Okay. Henrik?
I'm afraid I can't spare much time. People are still dying, so I have to make sure the town is prepared to defend against any darkspawn still in the area. Is there something you want?
Nothing right now. Didn't we not... We finished everything here. Maybe the game thought we're not coming back. No, it seems like we shouldn't be here. Because it's supposed to be already done. Anyways, let's pretend we weren't here. Let's go to Denwald and fight the Darkspawn there. Yeah. I mean, I thought it might be some update there and everyone was dead, but apparently it's not the case. Well, let's help the people in Denwald so at least we have more food supplies. At least I hope so. I'll save the game before we encounter any Darkspawn. I will activate Miasma. And then we can go ahead. There they are already. Is there an emissary? I'm not sure if there is. Might be an emissary, that one there. No, I need that on this one. It's an alpha. Genlock alpha. Damn, it only hit the one. Well, better than nothing. Oh. Some fire upon us? Maybe there is somewhere. One, what is it called again? Yeah, a mage, you know what I mean.
You could have just given up, you know.
Emissary, that was the name I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't find it now. Oh. Human corpse. A stained note. Let me see. I found the pedestals, but the skulls stare back at me with cold dead eyes, accusing me of murder at every turn. I know I have to touch them, but if I do it might summon her. She whispers to me when I sleep, telling me how I betrayed her and what she will do to me when she finds me. It's just a dream, but the skulls seem to make it real. If only Kraser were here, he'd know what to do. He was the one who worked out where we needed to go. But that was before everything got out of hand. Maybe I should just leave everything here and forget about it. But then when I've come this far, I must make the final steps to get what we came for. Alright. That means he activated this pedestal. And a demon was summoned. Mysterious sculpture. You feel a ripple of magic energy. Let me save the game. I have no idea what to do. He also didn't say. She accidentally deactivated her stuff again, I think. Wait a second. I think something... Yeah, I think that should be here. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're almost never using it, but still. And there are more Darkspawn. Is there an emissary? No idea. But let's... Yeah, that is an emissary, 100%. Oh, there's a second one as well. Alright. Come here. This is very easy now. I think we're just overpowered a little bit. I might be tempted to change my difficulty up to... What was that? Oh, okay. Up to hard, because we're currently on normal. But I'm also fine with it now. This is not going like 40 hours is the main game, or even longer. Dissipate. Okay, I'm not sure what what this means. Alright.
Well,
Dwarf
all
corpse. Dwarven armored gloves. Let's see if this might be helpful for our dwarven friends. It's not. Okay. Studded leather armor, is that good for you? Nope. For me as well, I think I have the same. No, it's better than my current one. Alright, let me take it then. You could wear the spider's shield. Alright then, take the spider's shield. Byleth. Nope. You could wear that, but I'm not giving it to you because you're a mage. I'm not sure, maybe we have to activate those in the right order. Here's another one, but we cannot activate that.
Of course.
You unlock emissary. There's also one. Don't tell me there's another one this way. There are more enemies in this way, so let me check out the other way first. Oh, there's also a bridge, which I haven't seen. This looks like it goes both ways. Let me go back to the first altar and see if we can activate it again. And then we might be able to go on. I will save the game so that we might be able to have the correct order.
And so I shall.
Ripple of magic energy. Okay. We go on. And I will definitely not touch this one now, because it seems that this one is the incorrect next step. If I am correct with my suspicion that this would be about the order. Dissipate, okay. So we're not supposed to touch this one, and not supposed to touch this one. Maybe we're supposed to touch this one instead. No, it dissipates. Okay, then I'm not sure what to do. Okay, there are darkspawn in this way. And okay, we also have darkspawn here. And a lot of them. Alright, so... Oh. A cutscene. What are you doing there? Oh. Oh, so we can't go back. It's okay. I knew that there are a lot of darkspawn.
What now?
Alright. Can you take care of the emissary? Thanks. Alright. There's a chest back there.
As you desire.
Alright, let's health poultice. Emissary. Herlock. Oh, there were two emissaries. Herlock emissary,
Lovely.
Genlock emissary, or was I just misreading that wrong? Anyways, let's check out this chest here. What the heck? Oh. It might be in case I missed something that I could find it here to add it to my inventory, but pouch of animal poison. It looks like this is all the quest things that we need, because there's nothing in here. Alright. That would be my suspicion, but I don't know. Thing is, we found everything that we were supposed to find, so we are good in the end. Can you do that from below here, or do you have to go up to do that? Oh, she can do it from here, alright. I ignore you, because I take care of the... Oh, more enemies than I had thought there would be. But emissary is what I need to take care of. It's actually a Herlock emissary. And then... wasn't there another? Seems like there was not. Are you two... are you getting... yeah, oh, you're already done with them. That's because we're on normal modes. But, yeah. And I mean, we were on normal mode and it was very difficult in the beginning. So I think it just shows that
And so I shall.
we've come very far. And like I said, no, I don't think I will change it to higher difficulty, because I think it's not that much until the end of this mod. Maybe 1-2 more hours. Oh, there's someone back there, probably telling us that Fort Velen is being attacked again. At least that would be my
As you
suspicion, because we're done here, aren't we, or not? Current talks pass. Wait a second, completed. Denwald. Was it about Denwald, I think? Storks Pass, Denwald. We killed all the Darkspawn in the vicinity of Denwald, ensuring the safety of the small farming village. Alright, yes. And there's this one who tells us about... yeah, that we're getting attacked again. I'm pretty sure of that. And afterwards... we might be attacked by Denwald people again. I hope not, because I don't want to fail that as
Commander,
well.
I bring an urgent request from Farouk. You must return to Fort Velen immediately.
I thought so. What's the problem?
He told me very little, I'm afraid. He just said that on his authority, he must demand you return to the fort.
Fine, let's go.
Are you sure, Commander? Are you finished here?
They are dead, so yes. I'm sure, let's go. Because it told me that everyone is dead there.
I'm glad you returned, Commander. We, have a situation here.
Alright.
I'm afraid I can't let you leave the fort. You may be a danger out there, so you'll remain inside these walls until I say otherwise.
Are you for sure? I'm sure you must have justification for this.
I do. Tekethrin has gone rogue, and I don't know how many other mages he has swayed to his cause. He swore to me that he would get revenge for Alice, and
Oh, fucking hell.
off. I ordered my men to restrain him, but he killed one of them when they tried to stop him before he fled.
But he told us that he wouldn't do that because it would lead to more deaths. What an hypocrite. Or maybe he's just... maybe he was attacked. I don't know. Let's get to the bottom of this before I come to any conclusions. That doesn't sound like Tekethrin.
His behavior has deteriorated rapidly since Alice died. You have just not been here to see it.
It was
I do
one
not
day,
know where
maybe.
he might have gone. But if we do not find him, then fear what might happen. My concern is that he may seek out the mage already allied with the Darkspawn. He holds me responsible for Alice dying, not the Darkspawn.
Well... then we should find him before that happens.
I could not agree more. He is no longer our ally. He is our enemy, and he knows our weaknesses. Yet another person that we must kill.
I would hope it does not need to come to that, but apparently if he actually killed people here, I think there's nothing we can do. Well, the other thing we could do is bring him to the circle, but they would make him tranquil or kill him outright, so... unfortunate but necessary.
There was a time I believed in the redemption of mages. I had to learn the error of my ways with a terrible truth. At my first year in the Circle Tower, I was well liked among all the mages. I was very kind to them, and other Templars said I was too lenient. The Knight Commander warned me against making close friends with any of the mages. I disagreed with his opinion and ignored him. I was young and stupid.
What do you mean? What happened?
I wish I had not been so stubborn in arguing with him. To spite Gregor and the other Templars, I became close friends with many mages, including a man named Jason. I counted him as a close friend and confidant. I believe that Templars and mages could live as friends and that there was no need for us to treat them with caution.
But I believe that too. But that sounds like a noble ideal.
There is a very good reason it cannot happen. A promising student was refused the right of harrowing and made tranquil instead. Jason was outraged and was arguing with several Templars, demanding to see Gregor. I watched as his rage boiled over, and he transformed. He was half man and half something else. An abomination possessed by a spirit of rage. But all I could see was my friend. I was standing right next to him, but I hesitated. I couldn't kill my friend. Before I eventually mustered the courage to shove my sword through that thing's body, 3 Templars were dead. Templars cannot be friends with mages. Jason taught me that. Even someone you consider a friend could turn into a mindless and savage beast, intent only on killing.
I mean... I think that being a friend with someone has nothing to do with them becoming evil. It's not like that. Sure, I think you mean like, because you were friends with him, you couldn't kill him fast enough so that the other Templars died. I know, but... being a friend with someone is not the problem of things. I'm not sure if that would solve it not being friends with him. Sure, it would save those other 2 Templars, but I'm unsure about that. Thank you for sharing this.
Now perhaps we should go about our business. There are things I must attend to.
Trouble at Fort Velen. Commander Farouk has ordered Fort Velen's gates closed. Takathrand fled the fort and killed one of his Templars during his escape. Until Farouk is certain of order in the fort, he will not let anyone leave. Others within the fort may be able to help. Well, we have to leave. We have to find him, right? We have to... kill him if necessary. I mean, necessary. It is probably necessary now. But we can also talk to my other people. Can I sell some things? Do I have anything? Yes. Alright, demonic ichor. Alright. Then... is there anyone else that I can talk to? Ooh, there's a barrel that I have not checked yet.
Of course.
I must have overlooked it. It's a lesser injury kit in there, alright. It's a bit weird that it happened after one day, but I guess the game considered me going to one village first, completing it, come back, and then go for the next village and completing it completely. Because otherwise it would, yeah. Now, because I didn't do that, it's a bit weird, but it is how it is. There's a chest here. Seems like I haven't been looking around thoroughly enough. A rusty key. Where do I get that rusty key worked on? Wasn't there another chest somewhere here? Yeah, there's a chest, but it's down there. Alright. Let me go down there first to open that chest before I talk to anyone else. There's a wooden crate that I haven't seen. So many things that I haven't seen yet. Or maybe they spawned after I finished 1 or 2 villages. So maybe that is also the reason for that. Alright, there's a chest here. Key required. Can you open it? It's a key required, but it's not the rusty key that we just found. Alright. Anyways then, let's go up and sell things. Cannot go up here? No. It looks a bit like a shortcut, but it's not. Okay. I think we can also sell weapons at the mage outfitter. Is that correct? I think so. Yeah. Let's sell this. Alright. Let's go inside. I think we have to go inside and talk to the people in there. I mean, I didn't see anyone else that we could talk to in here. Let me check out the back first, just in case there is anything or anyone. I don't know why the room is there, apart from us appearing there once after we slept. Anyways, let's talk to Keldrin. I suggest you find a means to get Farouk to reopen the fort quickly, Commander. If you cannot, then I may be forced to invoke the right of conscription. I do not want to draw the Grey Wardens into conflict with the Templars, but if I will, I must. But I will if I must. I'll take care of it. I have every hope that you will. I just want to make sure you know what will happen if you do not succeed. There can be no room for error here. So what else should I know about you? You're really interested to know me, or is it my past, or perhaps the Grey Wardens that you really want to know about? I suppose it doesn't matter. What does matter is the kind of person you are. Tell me, have you ever done anything that you regret? Well, everyone has. Isn't that the truth? The memory of mistakes we have made stops us from making them again. Without regrets, we can never improve ourselves. I remember not after I had become a full member of the Grey Wardens. A town was attacked by Darkspawn. There were a few of us and so many of those monsters. The people were helpless. They would not have been able to defend against common thugs, let alone those enemies. So what happened? There were 4 Grey Wardens against countless Darkspawn, and they kept coming. We couldn't save them all. The Wardens all survived unscathed, but so many of the people died. I want to make sure I do everything in my power to stop another massacre like that here. That means we should get back to work. Alright, I'd like your opinion on Farouk and Catherine. I'm not sure what you expect me to say. I will not let Farouk detain us here much longer before taking action, but I blame Catherine for the escalation of hostilities. You don't support either of them? That's correct. Their squabbles are irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. All I want to do is stop these Darkspawn. That is the only reason I'm here. Everyone needs to work together rather than using this as an opportunity to settle old scores. Can you tell me more about the Darkspawn? Like I said before, they're behaving intelligently. I'm concerned that something or someone is organizing them. If we're not seeing them around the fort, I can only assume they are attacking locations they consider weak. You mean... yeah. You mean the towns? They are the obvious choice. My real concern is that the Darkspawn must have some kind of base where they are coming from. We need to find that location and attack it with all our strength. That is how we end this campaign. I should be going. I mean, yeah, he's right about that, but it's difficult here now. I hope that those two can help me get out of here, because we need to find this rogue mage.
This isn't quite how I expected things to go.
Me neither. Something on your mind, Taraz?
I didn't expect to be worrying about whether our so-called allies are going to attack us. Aren't the Darkspawn the real threat? I'd hoped to see the last of this kind of betrayal and infighting after I left Orzammar. If I'm going to die in this war, I'd prefer it to be at the hands of the Darkspawn than some crazy mage or Templar. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, me too. I was wondering if you'd tell me about your past.
I'm sorry for being reluctant to speak about it earlier. It's not an easy subject for me to discuss. I did not leave Orzammar of my own free will. I was named Teres the Betrayer.
Oh.
I was exiled and disgraced, but I will see my dignity restored.
Why were you exiled?
That sodding Franklin Ivo was responsible. Stone take him. I was merely another victim in the plans of him and his masters. I had no aspirations of power, no desire to ascend the ranks of dwarven nobility and their bitter fighting, but they thought I was a threat that had to be eliminated.
So what happened?
I was accused of sabotaging Orzamar's lyrium trade, sneaking surfacers into the mines and setting explosives to collapse them on top of the dwarven miners. To kill dwarves and have surfacers steal lyrium, it was unthinkable. The outrage it created was so large that even the badly falsified evidence they had against me was enough to doom me.
Why didn't you argue your innocence?
You think I didn't try?
I did.
expected to be
Thank you,
put to
Doctor.
death, or cast into the deep roads with only a dagger to protect me. If it were not for my brother asking for me to be spared, I would be dead. Ancestors know I missed the stone, and I hope to earn the right to return to Orzammar one day. But I've come to appreciate the surface and its people. I can make a difference and be remembered here just as well as in Orzammar. So let's make sure we do that.
Yeah, how do you think we are doing in the war? Not that good, I guess, but we at least saved one village.
We've hit the Darkspawn hard a few times now. I'd say we have to be winning. All that we need to do is find where they're coming from and kill them.
Yeah. I'll lead the charge when we know where to go.
Just don't get yourself killed. We might need you alive.
Thank you.
I have this horrible feeling that we're going to face a few surprises before this war is over. That mage we saw in Stone's Knell still worries me, wherever he is.
Yeah.
But I suppose there's no use getting worried about it when he's not here to stick with something sharp and pointy. I'm sure his time will come.
That's all for now. Plus 20, moderate constitution, he is now friendly with plus 62. Now, Sarali?
I could have told you something like this would happen. If you'd done something to restrain Farouk and his Templars, we might have avoided this.
I'm not sure that
When
would
will
have helped.
people learn that we can't allow the Chantry to dictate our every action?
You know that I'm a mage too? I don't think they would have listened to me. We should oppose them, but peacefully.
If you could work out how to do that, I'd follow you every step of the way. The problem is that the Chantry breeds men like Farouk. It breeds prejudice, fear, and hatred. We need to stop that. We need to stop him. But most of all, we need to get outside of these walls and back fighting the Darkspawn.
Yes. Why did you become a storyteller?
Tales have always interested me. Stories of heroes, legends, and gods, their battles, loves, and losses. The bigger the tale, the higher the stakes, the more I enjoyed it. I love the grandiose. That meant I had to go search for the biggest and most dangerous tales.
What about the small stories of life?
Little stories are of little consequence. Those stories come and go and are forgotten. They have no real power. I left me clan because I knew I could never experience anything worthy of a flamboyant storyteller while I stayed there. They were holding me back. I want to live the life of a bard. I want to have people hang on me every word and to beg to hear the stories I have to tell of great events. The tales of the Blight may be magnificent, but everyone is telling stories about the Grey Warden. I know that not all the things that people say are true. I want me own tales to tell. I want to be the first to spread a new, glorious story of triumph after the Blight.
I'll do my best to make it glorious.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
When all's said and done, there is one thing that this particular storyteller's curious about.
What's
I
that?
have to confess that I quite like your company, Commander. I'd like to continue having the pleasure of it once this is all over. I just want to know if I'm the only person you're interested in. I won't be cheated on.
Not interested in anyone else. I'm only interested in you, Sarali.
That's what I like to hear. The life of a travelling bard can be a little lonely. I've drowned my sorrows in a bottle of wine before. It's most unladylike, I know. But sometimes A taste just isn't enough. Haven't you ever wanted to taste something to the very last drop?
Holy hell. Wow. What are you talking about? That sounds like fun.
We'll have to see how you cope. But another time. Right
All
now,
right.
I think you need to focus on something other than me.
How do you think the war is going?
You're asking the wrong person, Commander. Or rather, you're asking the wrong question.
Maybe.
I don't care much for strategy or the tactics of a campaign. All I know is that you've been involved in some glorious battles. From my perspective, I'm getting to see a tale of struggle, strife and death. For me, that means this war is turning out exactly as it needs to.
What's your opinion on events within the fort?
Do you really have to ask me that?
No,
We
I
have
know,
a
but
Templar
still.
who's out of control. Mages being oppressed, and some might be on the verge of following Takathran into a course of violence. Esmeralda is a potential ally, but still most certainly looking out for the interest of Orlais.
Yes.
She'll no doubt be looking to claim some glory or concessions for the Orlesian assistance here. Everything will be coming to a crossroads soon. I just hope you'll still be standing here with some allies by the time the dust settles.
The thing is, I thought she was going to prevent things like that. She said she would be taking care of the struggles between Templars and mages. Alright, I should go.
How original.
What? How original? What do you mean? There was nothing else to talk about. Plus 82, love. Nice. We got her to love us. That's perfect. Violeth?
Commander, can't you do anything to stop this fighting?
I'm trying.
Norbeck should be making sure that there is some order within this fort. I fear mages as much as Farouk does, but he does not have the right to keep them locked up when they should be fighting Darkspawn.
True that. My hands are tied in that.
You should be taking control of order in this fort. Magic is dangerous, but not so much as the enemy we face beyond the walls. The Templars need to keep mages under control. That does not mean keeping them in cages while people are dying.
True.
We should be concentrating on our real enemy. I hope we can start doing that again soon.
Me too. Tell me more about you, Violeth.
I suppose it's time I told you what really happened to me in Denerim during the Blight.
Yes.
This isn't a story I like to tell, but given we could die in this war any day, I may as well.
Only if you're happy to do so.
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be telling you. You
Alright.
should know that the alienage was overrun by Darkspawn, and that countless elves were killed. We struggled to fight in whatever way we could. I watched all my family and friends die at the hands of the Darkspawn. Stabbed, burned, bitten, or simply torn to pieces. They all died. Those beasts took the only people I cared about. They are the reason I fight.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It was almost more than I could bear. Weeks later, I found myself wishing that I had died as well. I didn't want to live on alone without them. Then I heard about the chance to fight the Darkspawn. A chance that I might be able to deal death to the beast that caused my pain. I could not turn it down. I can't bring my family back, but I can bleed Darkspawn until I breathe my last. I fight to get the revenge they cannot.
And why aren't you becoming a Grey Warden when this is done? Because they are always fighting Darkspawn. Oh, not only, but mostly. Yes, we'll destroy the Darkspawn for them.
I'm not going to rest until I stab every last one of those Darkspawn bastards. Glad to know you're here to help. I could do with someone to watch my back. Let's talk about something else now, Commander.
Alright. How do you think the campaign is going?
You've been the one responsible for saving 2 towns. To me, that
One
sounds like
town.
we're doing quite well.
One
Even
town.
so, we still have problems here, and you're an idiot if you think that the Darkspawn are simply going to go away.
True.
Do you have what it takes to deal with the problems we have now?
Of course I do.
Glad to hear it. I'll follow your lead. Just try not to make me do anything stupid.
What's your opinion on the Mages and Templars?
Didn't I make myself clear?
Sure, but I
For the
still
most
ask it.
part, I don't like having mages close by, but that doesn't mean they should be locked up. I don't deserve to be punished because of the actions of one mage. I'd find him and make him a corpse myself if it meant we could get back out there killing Darkspawn.
That's all for now. Skill acquired, but we didn't get any plus or minus. Alright. No, that was Sorali, okay. Sorali is at plus 82. Then we have Taras, who is at plus 62. And Fireleth, who's at 35. Alright. Let's talk to Esmeralda and asking her why she wasn't able to stop this from happening as she has promised us.